Hello, and you're playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to Lost Worlds here, or maybe not quite as lost as we were when we first started this season. Just finished the corn harvest here on our field. Again, we really don't have field numbers here, so just we finished it on this field here. Got about 68% here in the gravity wagon, so yeah, not too bad of a yield here, I guess. Considering the size of the field. Again, we didn't even fill a full trailer here, so anyway, we're gonna go throw that in our bins here at the moment here. Get that unloaded. I'm not sure when is the best time to sell corn. Actually, you know what? Let's go down here to one of my new favorite mods here, everyone, and that is the time-saving stock check mod that is available on the official Farming Simulator mod hub, by the way. And this should tell us the best time to sell, which is the month of January, according to this. And these numbers probably haven't updated yet. If I get back out the trailer. Oh, the trailer's still not empty yet. Okay, it's still probably going up here yet. Anyway, for soybeans, Evan, looks like we had 11,835 soybeans. We want to sell those in the month of July, so we got to wait all the way till like next year. And then according to this, we should make roughly almost $26,000. And we want to sell at the Daryl Dixon, which is there more than one sell point? I'm not even sure if there's more than one sell point on this map here. Rick Grimes. Oh, maybe there is. Okay, so there's Daryl. There's Daryl Dixon down here, and there's Rick Grimes up here. Okay, interesting names. Oh, finish unloading the trail. Let's see what the final results are here. Final results are in, and we're going to make max value. I'm not sure what is that max value about? Oh, okay, never mind. I was looking at 20. I'm looking at the wrong one here. We need to look at the one over here. So if I wait to sell it, we should get 52,000, right? If we sell now, we get 25. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So if we go check that here, 2,174. That should be our current price. Sorry about that. Looks like I was looking at the wrong number there a minute. Soybeans here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not gonna be a real good comparison there because that number's in bushels. This one's in liters. Yeah, it's kind of the problem with the unit convert mod of one. As much as I do kind of like it because it gives you numbers in bushels and stuff like that, and then you start having to go back and forth because this mod is in liters, everyone. However, this screen is in bushels, and yeah, there's no real good, well, you can do the math, I suppose, but who wants to do that, right? Anyway, minor details there. Month of January, we need to sell our corn. We should get roughly 32,000. Month of July, we need to sell our soybeans. We should get almost 53,000 for that. That's pretty good, Evan. So anyway, I guess we'll just leave this sit here. We're kind of done with that for now. We need to get some field work done here. And actually, you know what? I probably am going to want this tractor for this, aren't I? Because yes, the field needs to be plowed. And speaking of plowing, I do want to plow this field like together. Like the two fields we have now, and I want to make it all into one field here now. Also debating if I want to put winter wheat on this field or not. I'm not sure on that. I haven't fully decided on that one yet, but grab our chisel plow here from the lineup. Oh, they don't even have a block of wood under it. Oh, well. Used to be the old way of doing things, Evan. The old farm equipment there. Just throw a block of wood or cinder block or, whatever you have laying around under it, right? Oh, students, maybe I get Horseplay to do this job for us. Because I would like to move on to doing some hay work here this episode as well, if we can get to it, everyone. That's all I should have to do here, in theory. I know theories are always good, right? If I combine this together, Evan, Horseplay should recognize this is all one field here. I suppose I could plow it together myself, too. Pretty much just one strip down the middle here should about do it. Might be a safer bet. I'll just plow this together myself, and then I can have Horseplay finish it up for me. John Deere seems to handle the plow a little bit better. It does remind me, though, I wouldn't mind trying the farm all here again, just set in speed on it. Maybe I'll pick a number, 5 mile an hour or something, right? And see if it'll stick to a gear, and that might work better. The John Deere 100 chisel plow. This is, what have we got? 5 shanks? 5. Oh, actually, quite a few shanks on this chisel plow. Wow, so 5, 5, and 4. 14 shanks. Wow. 14 shank chisel plow. Doesn't look like it'd be that big, but yes. Oh, we have a little bit of soybeans there. Oh, well. Too bad I didn't see that while I was harvesting soybeans. I could have grabbed that then, but oh well. There we go. Oh, not quite far enough with the last pass there, was I? Oh, well. We'll get it. Have to make another pass down to this end, aren't I, to clean that up? Okay, well, we'll knock this strip out here, man. We'll come back to the other end, clean that up, and then, like I said, we'll throw course play on finishing this up here for us. It's gonna be close here. Oh, yeah, we got it now. Doesn't look like I was real consistent there on my distance between these two fields here last time I plowed these together. Oh, well. This was the plan, by the way, to make this into one field here. I think it worked out pretty good this last time around, having two separate fields. And then we can do two separate crops here. I'm hoping by next spring, we could probably have one more field ready to go. Even if it is the hay field over here, we'll see once. Maybe we'll plow that into a field. Look at maybe leasing some more forestry equipment here, clearing some more land, which, again, by the way, the clearing of land should, I would think, go a little bit quicker here this time around, Evan. As I've mentioned before here, the rest of the land has a lot less trees on it. At least it looks like it to me anyway. So it should go pretty quick for clearing some of that out. Okay, let's turn off the plowing here. Never like letting course play loose with like plow mode turned on. Folks know what I mean? Just like, do you really trust course play with plow mode? Probably not, but okay. Yeah, course play's got the size of that field. Perfect. Let's do one headland. More headlands, more missing spots. So, boy, a -2 overlap. That's probably going to be like half the tool here. Oh, well. See if this causes any problems or not. We'll find out. Hopefully, course play has enough room to turn around everywhere. If not, a few trees might go missing. Oh, and before I forget too, let's check our course play settings. Raise tools late, lower tools early, please. None of this, yeah. That's the proper setting for that, in my opinion, as I've mentioned before. Oh, that's not going to be much of a headland. I said half the tool overlap. I mean, it looks like I should have more said like 2/3. Oh my goodness. I'm not like when it says -2 of it. I don't know what that -2 actually is. I thought it was meters, but oh, actually, you know what? It might be meters yet. That might be 2 meters. What is this? Is this 3 meters? What is this plow here? This plow is 3.7. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that probably is. That's probably 2 meters, isn't it? Okay. I was saying I thought that looked like more than 2 meters, but no. Upon further inspection, I believe that's what that is. Okay, anyway, moving on from that job, everyone. We have hay over here I'd like to try to mow here yet. It should still be ready to mow yet, I think, right? Let's turn on the grass here, so hopefully it'll show up. Also, what do we got up here? Withered, whatever it is. Okay, so it don't really matter. Grass. Oh, we actually got a couple more grass fields around here too, don't we? Oh, yeah, there's one back behind here too. I don't know that we're going to do anything with that one. That one's, yeah, pretty small here. Okay, so we need a mower. Now, I didn't invest in any of this equipment here yet, so starting off with mowers. What do we have? What would be a good fit for this series here? Probably none of this rubbish here. All the, yeah. I call them more of a European-style mower one. Got a nice hay bind there. That might be a good choice. In fact, I think that might just be the one we're going to go with, that one. Oh, is this, yeah. Is this the one that's a little derpy? Missing AI agent. Oh, boy. It's got AI on it, everyone. Look out. There's AI. Design faded old. Restored. Oh, Kind of cool. Saves us 2,500. I think we're going with that. LSWs, huh? Really? Whoa. Oh, they weren't kidding. Wow, those are some wide tires. I think we're just going to go with the narrow ones. Looks good to me. We need 50 horsepower to run it. Wow, not much. I was just going to say, yeah, there's the PTO. That hitch is sunken in the ground. That's got me concerned a little bit here, everyone, but see how this goes here. Oh, what tractor should I pull this with? Farmall would probably be the good choice for this, I think. Let's run down to the shop. We'll grab that a minute. And then we'll probably want to look at doing hay, so we'll need a tedder, rake, and then probably a round baler here as well. All the fun equipment we got to buy here yet, right? Of course, that one. And a reminder, by the way, while we're heading down to the shop, Evan, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notifications there as well. Get notified of the next, latest, greatest RDAllen video going live. Don't forget to, of course, Evan, speaking of the videos, if you like the video, well, you know what to do there. Give the video the old thumbs up sign there. Or, if you're just really not a fan of red tractors, I suppose you can give it the thumbs down as well, but... Okay, what's the vert? What's going to happen when we try to connect this here? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen. There we go. Got it. Why the mod author thinks it's acceptable to release a mod like that, I'm not entirely sure, but... oh, well. Not the first time we've seen that, of course. I mean, it's, I don't know if I quite want to say a common problem, but it happens frequently enough that, it's obviously not the first time we've seen this by any stretch of the imagination. It happens, I guess you could almost say commonly. You get a lot of mods, unfortunately, like that when they spawn in, they're like in the ground a little bit, or... Yeah, the hitch is down in the ground. You go to connect to them, and next thing you know, your tractor's, rear ending, or actually, no, it'd be the other way, right? Front end is up in the air, yes, so makes things interesting. And I know there's a reason for that. I'm trying to remember what that, I believe it's got something to do with the location in Giant's editor, if I remember correctly. Like you're not actually like on the 0 line or something like that. I forget exactly how that went again, but... Of course, too often you can't forget, speaking of mods, I mean, you got the ones like this that are almost in the ground, right? But then you also have the opposite of that sometimes as well. And for those of you who've seen the mods that are like up in the air and then, you buy them and they spawn in and drop in. You're air dropping in your cultivator, whatever it might be, right? Yeah, that's always, like, okay then. Well then, so we got a couple trees in this field. Seeing as how I kind of want to sell the wood one, I will refrain this time from cutting them down, I suppose, if I must. Oh, we're going to have the same problem. This only needed 50 horsepower. So, okay, we'll set this to cruise control. See if that helps. 5 miles an hour. We can even get in gear here. There we go. I set the speed to 5. It's going 6. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it's just me, but I don't hear any sounds from the mower, do you? Oh, I have to say, these mowers, I don't know, it's a unique sound, but they definitely have a sound with them, right, everyone? And of course, you don't see as many of these mowers, these type of mowers being used anymore. It's a little bit more of the, I would say, older style mower. Mostly you see now. I don't know if we really have any like this in the game. Actually, you know what? We do. Where is the Vermeer here? This is, well, no, that's actually not a good example either. Never mind. Oh, New Holland here. That's a good one, everyone. Mowers like this. This is what you will commonly see a little bit more of now, instead of like the real ones here. And when I say real, I'm talking real, REEL. I wonder if course play can detect this field there. I'm kind of curious here. Minute one. Yeah, that looks like that's going to be a no on that one. Okay. So this will probably be the only time we do this particular field, and then we'll cut the trees down, and then we'll actually plow it into a field. Whether or not we leave the hay, we'll see once everyone, but we might replant it in hay, and maybe we'll put something else in it. Not exactly sure how far our land goes here as far as this particular area goes either. So far, the farm seems to be pulling it halfway decently. We've got the cruise control set here. Probably going to regret doing this, but we're going around the tree, everyone. Actually, what we need to do now is fold it. Nope, gotta go the other way. There we go. Yeah, so the way you gotta do that, everyone, first time around the field, you have to pretty much drive where you're mowing. And I know I've seen it differently a couple times. Sometimes what the farmer will do is, if you got enough room along the edge of the field, they'll drive as far over the edge as possible this time on the first pass. Once the first pass is done, then they'll come back around the opposite way and get what they missed. Or some farmers, they just, like what I just did, how I did it, everyone. I just drove over the first pass with it straight behind me. And then obviously from here on out, we're going to do the offset like you see here. Of course, having it straight center behind you, that makes GPS a little bit easier. Hard to get GPS to work with this type of setup here. Not impossible, just you got to get all the numbers right. And you might have to do a little figuring sometimes, too, to get the numbers right. Because I don't think GPS will actually auto... maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe GPS will auto-detect it. Let's just, for the fun of it, everyone, see once what GPS says. If I were to auto-detect this... Oh, it actually did. It's got 1.27 meter offset. Okay. Although, I don't think 1.27 meters is right. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it needs to be a little bit more than that. Okay, we're just going to shut that off for now. Wonder if we can go any faster. Like 7 mile an hour? Speed didn't seem to actually change, even though I got the cruise set to 7. It says we're still going 6 yet, huh? About 8. I take it is like 6 our limit here or something, because now the cruise is set to 8, and we're not going any faster. Really? 9? Weird. Huh, I don't know that I've ever seen a vehicle like this. Having like you change the cruise and it doesn't actually go up in speed. What in the world? I don't know what is up with that, but oh well. Oh, come on, tractor. Yeah, we'll probably pretty much just stick with going around and around the field here for this job, Evan. I think that'll be a little bit easier that way. Obviously, with a swing mower like this, you can swing it to either side. So if we start going up and down, which I don't know, if we'll probably just keep just going around and around. I think that'll be easier, to be honest. Not a particularly large field here. If it was a little bit larger, then maybe I would consider setting it up so we can go up and down. Ooh, that's a turn there. Doesn't like making that turn. Or the mower doesn't. One of the two. It's weird. I was going to say that was a tighter turn here than we just tried to do, so. Anyway, let's head over to the comment section in a moment, see what you folks had to say here for last episode. And, oh, speaking of last episode, wow. Last episode was just all kinds of problems with OBS. Everyone, I don't know what was up with that, but, yeah. Anyway, hopefully we don't have those problems here again this episode. Starting off here with Tim. Tim was saying, a good way to make some money would be to mow some grass and turn it into silage. Yes, that would be, actually, you know what? I was saying, Evan, maybe we should do hay. Maybe we should do silage instead. Because if we do round bales, Evan, we wrap the round bales. I mean, not a whole lot of difference there. Saves us on having to buy a tedderer, I suppose. So, like this grass, I mean, we could straight bale it. Actually, we wouldn't even have to buy a rake then, Evan. That actually might not be a bad idea. Because I was thinking, or my initial plan, Evan, was to make hay bales. So, mow it. You have to ted it here in the game. Then we would have to rake it, because after 10, then you kind of have to rake it, because the TED just kind of throws everything around, and you kind of lose your rows, so now you need a rake to rake it back into rows again, and then, of course, we need the baler. However, if we're going to do silage, well, then we just need the baler, pretty much, because I can just leave these in rows like this. The silage comes from, the way the game works, the silage comes from grass. The way the game works with hay, that's just a little bit, I don't know, a little backwards if you ask me how the game handles hay, but hey, that's the way the game works, so. Eric was saying, I want to see Randy complain about broken equipment. Oh boy, I think Eric wants me to play with the mod that allows for breakdowns. We got one now here already. Come on now, we're not even that jackknifed, are we? Probably real good on that PTO shaft there. Whoops. Turn the four-wheel drive on here. Guess I'm not going to make that turn in, am I? Let's see. Tim was saying, nice video. I think a good source of income would be to plant some winter wheat and get some chickens. Hey, I was actually just thinking about planting some winter wheat. So I think, you know what? Going with what Tim was just saying, I think that's what we're going to do, everyone. Once we get the fields planted here, and if I can keep this mower moving. My God, come on, tractor, really? I don't know if it's the fault of the tractor or what's going on here, but definitely not happy about trying to turn with this. Also, even though I still have my cruise set to 9, it still does not want to go any faster than 6. Actually, well, okay, I wonder if that might be a limit of the mower then. 6 might just be the mower limit. It's probably what it is. Which would actually make sense. I mean, you wouldn't mow much faster than 6. In fact, I would argue you're probably not going to mow much faster than maybe 3 or 4 mile an hour with this particular mower. One of the reasons the other style mowers have become a little more popular, of course, I'm going to see you can mow a lot quicker than you can with one of these old clunkers. Dustin was saying, all crops back in the day, you could do row crop beans, corn, and it should work with the row crop ready stuff. Not sure if I understand what Dustin's necessarily getting at there. If he's talking about, like, the corn head, like, the corn head never worked with beans that I know. Like, you never use a corn head with beans, Emmons. So, again, this is something we got into here last episode. Unfortunately, again, I lost, like, the video where we were actually trying to use it and talk about it kind of was gone. So, I just kind of had to, like, paraphrase it there for the last episode. But, yeah, we were trying to use this head last episode. Couldn't figure out why it wasn't working until I looked down here. Oh, for soybeans. What in tarnation, Evan, is there? That makes no sense to me. I'm like, that head should not exist. That mod should not exist. That mod is bad, and it should feel bad. As for row crop, I mean, yeah, of course, I mean, you can plant soybeans in row crop in rows. And when we say row crop, we're talking, you know, maybe 30-inch rows or something like that, right? As opposed to planting with a drill, where they might be a lot closer together, you know, what, 10, 12, 7 inch, whatever it might be. You know, they're inches apart instead of feet apart. Next comment here from PSI Diesel. He was saying this video just saved my bacon after months of work. Thanks for taking time to make the video here on how to restore a save game. So again, I know I keep mentioning this, everyone, but one of those features that's not known very much in the game is the automatic save game backup feature. So as a reminder here again, if you ever lose your save game for some reason, everyone, Giants automatically backs them up. Now, obviously not a guarantee you're going to get your save game back, but I mean, the chances are significantly better. And keep in mind, if this doesn't work, then usually it's probably a mod problem. So, you know, get rid of your mods and see if it'll work then. As I mentioned in my Spring Creek series, the last map we played on, I actually had to make use of that feature there. For some reason, I don't remember what episode it was again, but we lost our save game, and I actually had to use this to get it back. So, yes, it does work, Evan. It works great. And good thing Giants includes an actual feature like that. So, bravo on them for actually doing that. This mower's not easy to turn around with, is it? Okay, well, anyway, Evan, looking at the time here, looks like it is about time to wrap it up here for this episode. So we'll probably come back next episode here and start baling this grass here. And again, I am thinking we'll probably do the silage bales. I think the silage should pay more. And for us, it actually should be cheaper to produce as well. And I guess the only downside is we got to have a baler that wraps, which that might be more expensive. But then we don't have to buy a tedder or a rake. Or at least shouldn't have to buy a rake anyway, I don't think. I mean, these rows are more than large enough, yeah, if you ask me. So again, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.